Hello, my name is Ace Attorney Brizzy.
I'm Detective Simon.
We think a good duo out there hitting the beat, solving no crimes whatsoever, just clicking on everything like,
Just pressing everything.
Is this a clue?
Stop pushing me. No, I want to see if you have a clue.
Yeah. I want to hear the contradiction. I just noticed, is that like a person, like with his arms, like the table? Like, is it like a pair of legs with an arm around it?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck even? Anyway, we were interviewing this guy last, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
So let us continue with that. Miss May.
Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not?
Correct. She was my secretariat. That's how you say that. What a shock it was to hear what she has done.
What she has done? You mean the wiretap?
Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods.
Mm-hmm.
It is ineffable that she would do this.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room?
Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy.
Still, Mr. White, can you stop humming, please? Mr. White. The hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I was singing. What was that question? No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
You raises a good question, actually. Can I do that? Why didn't prosecution call him as a witness?
Why didn't prosecution?
You should have seen the same thing as April May.
The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement.
What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway?
Excellent question. And he wears purple and pink. We buy and sell various kinds of information. He's the what was the broker from Mass Effect's name?
The Shadow Broker.
He's the Shadow Broker. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future.
I would not say that.
The way of the future.
Sell information?
In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue.
Really?
I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder of CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course.
You like it so much, there's everything in your office is blue.
Yeah. And you're wearing only blue. And you've dyed your hair blue. What?
Fantabulistic?
Fantabulistic, is it not?
No, it is not.
That painting.
There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes? What might that be?
That big painting on the wall over there. It's gorgeous. I've seen it before. When did you get it?
Which one do you want to go with?
I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before.
Oh? The music ominously stops.
Just yesterday, actually.
Your point being?
My point is simple. Or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall?
Mr. Wrong, was it?
Right.
He's just like, yeah. Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
Huh? A lawyer?
No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger.
Yeah, I'm sure that's his name. What? He punched me.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault?
Yes!
Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty.
Of what? What?
Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say. But I wonder, is that the kind of control really possible?
I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. Taking my comprehension. You came here from Grody Burgers, I assume?
Mr. Grossberg's. Yes.
Then you must ask him. Why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live a life purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss.
Phoenix has gotta be, like, pretty bruised, because he has rings on every fucking finger.
Yeah, and I'm assuming those were just like straight to the gut. Not like...
You can't even, like, threaten to punch someone with your ring hand. All of his hands are ring hands.
I don't think there's anything needed.
I'm gonna present you with yourself.
Would you be so kind as to cease your name chattering and making purposes? Even in a language you are sure to understand. Shut up and get out. I have nothing more to say. I know, like, if we present that at the beginning, he'll say something like, a photograph of me, or something weird, but, we missed our chance. Alright, move. Let's go back to, I assume, Grossberg Law offices.
I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat?
Jumping Jehoshaphat's! You!
What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. It's almost like there's a giant painting that's supposedly worth $3 million that's gone.
The one that he would not sell, not even to you. Phoenix was like, I'm not buying! Alright, today's trial.
So, you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Can't remember his voice either. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that? The fact that you chickened out and wouldn't help your protege's little sister?
Yeah, like, you see, it's just me, a sister. That poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
Right, Mr. Right? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is.
Do you?
So, I played Blue Corp a visit.
No? Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
No? What is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just the big painting, that photo of Mr. White. Why wouldn't you defend Maya?
Well, the big painting makes sense, but I am curious about the photo, but...
Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right here the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office of Blue Corp. Red White's office.
So, you noticed.
How are we not supposed to notice that?
I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected? You say?
Yes, and I know what it is. He's giving you information, he's blackmailing you. You're lovers!
I want to say that just to see what he says. You mind if I?
I guess. It's not something I can claim to understand, but you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you?
What? My boy!
You sent that painting to him. As a sign of undying love.
My boy, please! You're letting your fancies run away with you. Where do you get these bizarre ideas?
I don't understand how you could.
That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all.
I knew it. They are lovers.
Phoenix, you fucking fanboy. No, we are not lovers.
You sure?
Why was that even an in-game option? That was too good. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of the photograph.
First photograph. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy.
My boy.
My boy, but arresting Red White would be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip.
He doesn't have any information on us.
He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
Yeah, but he doesn't know me.
Yeah.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years of cheeseburgers. The DL6 incident.
What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium.
Spirit medium?
Medium? Her name was Misty Bay.
Faye?
Indeed.
Faye!
She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed.
You failed.
As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Reason for the blackmail.
But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident is a top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret.
Christoph.
He's like
fuck's
whacking
sake.
the thing with his tail, the mic. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
Don't you mean Mia as in Mia Culpa? That means like my face, I don't know. She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Alright. I do want to present that photo. Just to see what he says. I took this picture of your lover.
Sorry, sir. I borrowed this.
Ah, so it was you, my boy.
Who is this man?
It's a long story. I'll be needing that back now.
We were just talking about him, but he doesn't want to talk about it for some reason, even though we just did. I'd better give him this photo back to his photograph.
Yeah, I guess we don't really need it anyway then. Have your photograph. Anything else that we need to present him with? I don't think so.
Probably not.
Okay.
He's just there for exposition.
Move. We need to go to our office.
It's funny looking at this room. It seems so normal.
Now that you've cleaned up the blood and shit.
Yeah. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Kristoff.
Our cat is enjoying rubbing against the computer now. Examine.
He's just so happy we're playing Phoenix Wright. He's
Yeah.
named after it. Well, he's named after Apologists. But... Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it.
Was it Fox and the Hound?
Why would it be Fox and the Hound?
That was like the first movie I remember making me like openly cry.
Was it that song? That song that gets everybody?
No, it wasn't the song. It was like when the lady. Oh wait, I guess she was. Was she singing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when she had to like abandon Todd in the forest. And I
Yeah.
was like, this is fucking cruel.
Yeah.
I hate this.
Is that there's a song there?
Yeah, I forgot that there was a song there. Yeah, it was definitely that part, and it was like literally my heart broke. But anyway,
The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Now Kristoff is licking your computer.
he is licking my computer. He's fucking weird. Examine.
All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. Why do you call her the chief?
I don't know.
They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? The A through I, the J through S, the T through Z.
This one is gonna be the D's.
Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye.
Been taking hints from Dream Daddy.
A, B, F, Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look?
Yeah, let's read it. Why wouldn't we read it?
I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the ESP that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold the information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there.
Good thing we know who it is.
So Mia knew Grossberg.
Did she work for him? We already knew that.
But maybe she worked for, like... How old was she when this happened? It might have been that she...
Knew about it.
like, purposefully went to go work for Grossberg.
Okay, I get where you're going now. Alright, let's look under J through S.
Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this?
Yeah, skim it.
Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. Biggest part here at the S. Suicide? Ew.
Ew.
She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen.
Ooh.
There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... suicide! I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one.
God. Okay, well we got that. That might be everything we needed, but just in case. Yes, let's check, oh, no. Okay, in that case, let's leave him. Oops, sorry, I clicked
On, I give up.
Alright. Oops. Back. Court record. I want to see it. Article about a politician suicide. The word white is written at the pen in the top. Okay. Now what do we do? I don't know where we go from here. Let's see which one gives us text. Oh.
Now it's Luke's turn.
God, if it's not one
Get
cat,
out of
it's
the way.
another.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way. The bellboy seems to be out. Huh? The sound of water coming from the shower.
La-di-da, money making. I've got the money making blues.
Why is he showering in someone's hotel room?
I don't know. Oh, he's washing it. Okay.
Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers.
That makes more sense. Alright, well. That was that.
Why is there still the wiretap in the drawer?
I don't know. Why? Because they didn't redraw this room. Okay, alright, let's try the detention center.
Apparently, Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today.
Alright, let's try... Grossberg. No new text, but I guess we can present him with this thing and see if he does anything about it. I got this thing, you told me to look there.
I found this in Mia's files.
So she was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court.
Not a bad idea.
Okay. Do we have any more text because of that? No? Okay. Well, alright. Blue is the only place we haven't been back to. Oh. Well, aren't you persistent?
Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself. But it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Why would we not come back, like, with a wiretap on ourselves? Like, Phoenix, why would you...
Recorder, yeah.
Yeah. Go get a recorder from the police and then come back so you can have this on record.
Transparent. Okay. I wouldn't present anything.
Yeah, I guess because he's just gonna take it or something. Okay,
Or maybe that's the point. Maybe he's supposed to take it. I don't remember. Doesn't he do some shit like that?
maybe. Will he answer any of these things? Okay.
I think we're past the point of needing to talk about Miss April May. I've got to put this guy on the spot and quick.
Okay, so I guess we do need that. What? What's the matter? You seem distressed.
No, I'm still dressed.
Good one, right? Good one. You got me there. All right. Cuff me. Beep. Boop.
This is the only clue that Mia left me, because I didn't look anywhere else. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White. See this? Just smashing in his face. It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. I don't know where I got out. There was no out written there. The very next day, he took his own life.
And this concerns me how?
I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia?
She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. They were all white. Mr. White. I know what you did to this politician. You bribed him, you spied on him, you blackmailed him.
You blackmailed him, fella.
You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail?
Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? Yes, Phoenix right.
What a bizarre accusation.
You should have, why didn't you record this whole conversation?
I don't know.
Fucking stupid.
Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing right now? He pulls up 2 pieces of bread on the inner side of his... What are you?
Yeah.
Eating a sandwich. What is it that you should be doing right now? Investigating me?
Yes.
No, I think not.
You should be dying!
You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Secretary's office. Hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second, Mr. White. You're right, you're wrong.
Do you want to tell him he's right or he's wrong?
Oh. You pick.
You're right.
You are absolutely right. I should be looking at looking for the killer now.
That sounds like an actual thing he would be doing. I am looking at the killer. I mean, for the killer.
And actually, I've done better. I've found him. He's sitting right in front of me.
He's standing. I guess he could be sitting. Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it.
Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. 1 moment, please.
The secretary is from Monty Python, apparently.
White, that...
Oh, I don't know who that is. White, that you. What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. Oh, wouldn't that be, what's her name, Lana?
Is Lana the chief prosecutor right now?
I don't know. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
Oh gee, I wonder who he's gonna say did it.
What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man standing right in front of me, he looks dazed, but he could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man.
What?
Mr. White, this isn't another one of those... Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. That... Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. And this was Miss Mia. How dare...
No. How dare you?
How dare I? I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer.
Why is this not being recorded? Phoenix.
Yes, he's dumb. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you.
Defend myself?
I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they'll make even you look competent.
I can defend myself? I feel fate. Detective Gumshoe, reporting, sir. Ah, Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually, Phoenix, right. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right?
Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
What?
Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. How are we on time? Oh, we're right at it. Perfect. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center, Visitor's Room. But maybe this time we're on the other side. But that will bring us to the end of this episode. But hopefully you are enjoying this series as much as we are because, oh my god, it's so fucking good. You were lovers! But if you are enjoying it, make sure you subscribe so that as we put new pieces of it out, you will be the first to know about them.
If you like the video, go ahead and like the video and check out our link to the coffee below.
But until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.
I already forgot what voice he had, but that's okay.
You had the YouTube video up. You could always just play it for a second.
Have to hear it over the sound of this, which might not be easy, but... What's your name? I was just quietly asking the title that you go by. Oh, close enough. I can't really hear it.
It's kind of like an accented talk.